What happens when a bloodthirsty lion enters the hyena's territory to attack? Let's watch it now. The worst fate of the hyena when the lion destroyed the whole family. In the vast expanse of the Black Continent, two lions are surrounded by hyenas. After a difficult time supporting each other, a strong lion broke through the encirclement. Both the other lions were not so lucky. It was injured and exhausted, becoming a meal for these cold-blooded hyenas. Facing the sly hyenas is when the lion shows its bravery. The hyenas organize a race to distract the lions. When the lions turn their backs, the hyenas come to attack from behind. The lions quickly responded and grabbed the hyenas in the herd. Before the bravery of the lion, the hyena watched indifferently as it spared its kind. A hyena in exchange for a lion is nothing. What about a herd or more than a dozen? Before the fierce attack of the hyena, the lion was defeated. The sudden appearance of the lions completely changed the situation. The original lion was saved. They joined forces to drive away the aggressive hyenas. Two hyenas are enjoying their prey when suddenly a lion ambushes. The hyena is famous for stealing other people's food. But in reality, lions steal more food from hyenas. With his adept hunting experience, this lion is digging on purpose. As expected, it caught a wild boar. But hyenas appear to compete. It is the best for the lions and take their prey elsewhere. Competition for food between lions and hyenas is common in the wild. This dispute often occurs when food resources are depleted in a certain area. With a large number of hyenas, lions alone cannot protect their food. These two lions realize that their fellow is surrounded by hyenas. They start running to help their fellows chase the hyenas away. The hyenas are aiming for a lion. I don't know what the lion has been through, but it looks so hard. As cunning as hyenas, how could they pass up this challenging prey? The hyenas begin to jam their prey, cornering them in the center to attack easily. This lion's getting more and more exhausted when suddenly another lion comes. The timely rescue of his teammates helped the lion get out of danger. The lions had a full meal before starting their new hunt. The hyenas arrived, and the atmosphere between the two sides became quite tense. There is a lion in the room to quell the rebellion. When the lions chase after them, the hyenas frantically run away. The lions return to the peaceful space again. The battle for survival in the wild has never been easy. Food is something they will always have to fight for. Lions and hyenas are both making the same effort. The lion enjoys the meal before the hungry eyes of the hyenas. The hyenas are constantly flirting with the food, and the lions are determined to chase them away. The lions turn away and the hyenas come forward. The battle is still raging. The two hyenas guard around the prey they've just caught. The lion creeps forward, watching the opportunity to snatch the bait. At the right time, the lion increases its speed to attack the hyenas. The lion unleashes a storm of attacks on the opponent. Thanks to the bite of the lion's mouth, the hyena had a chance to escape. Although it saved its life, the hyenas also suffered many injuries. It would be quite difficult for the time to come. A young, immature hyena caught the eye of the fearsome predator of the jungle, the lion. Without using much strength, the adept lion catches the hyena. It uses its usual moves to attack its prey, biting its neck to death. The hyena cub couldn't resist the lion, and it died. Because of the food, many animals can slaughter their own kind. But in the dark of night, it's a great time to execute a conspiracy. The hyenas frantically rush to tear each other like sworn enemies. There is no compromise between them. As a result, there were children who were injured, and there were only children who were barely breathing. Famed as the Lord of the Jungle, but the following scene where the lion is bewildered by the hyenas is extremely rare. Compared to the fighting strength, 3 to 4 hyenas are nothing to an adult lion, but facing a herd of more than a dozen needs to be considered. In battles, hyenas always use the herd method to surround their prey, using large numbers to attack. Before that tactic, the male lion was tired. His movements were no longer flexible. The first bite of the hyena attracts the others to attack continuously. Even if it's beat slow, the lion responds. The lion bit one and the hyena by dozens of other hyenas did not. It is still a vulnerable situation. However, the appearance of the second lion raised hope for this battle. For the hyenas, 2 lions are too much for them. The hyena has always been a competitive predator of the lions. The lion's hunt always has to confront the hyena. And of course, with this advantage, the lion is always the winner in the hunt. The hyena is quite tired, looking for a place to hide after the fight with the lion. The lions are rapidly approaching the hyenas, and the hyena's senses of danger turns to leave. The battle begins, and the lion chases the hyena. The whole herd of lions is chasing a hyena. Due to being alone, hyenas are no match for lions. Immediately, the lion caught up and defeated the hyena. The male lion is hunting. Meanwhile, the hyena cub still didn't know that the predator was approaching. Upon detecting the presence of the lions, the mother hyena immediately catches her cub hiding. It didn't take long for the male lion to pull the baby hyena out of its hiding place with ease. The mother hyena could only watch from afar in pain and despair. After catching the baby hyena, it calmly defeated the baby hyena right in front of the mother. After biting a hyena club, the lion walked away, leaving the dead hyena. Bitten off the leg, the hyena is going to the river to drink water. After drinking the water, the hyena returned to the road, but did not expect the lioness to be in ambush in the grass. The lion suddenly jumped out, and the hyena hurriedly ran away. The hyena runs back to the riverbank in the pursuit of the lion. It was lucky to escape the lion, but both rear legs have been injured. Across the fields of Africa, lions are ready to attack hyenas when the opportunity arises. Lions do not eat hyenas, but they just want to eliminate one competitor for the food. The hyenas are impatient to save, but they know that they are no match for the lions. The lions left, and the hyenas escaped death, but the wounds were quite severe. The wild dogs were enjoying their meal when the hyena came to steal the bait. A war happened, and of course, although the hyenas were bigger, they were outnumbered, so the hyenas were defeated. In another battle, the hyena was attacked by a wild dog. The wild dog started calling for his companions to help. With a much larger army, the wild dogs actively attacked the hyena. Despite being bitten by many wounds, the hyena still actively attacked the dogs. And after a while, the hyena felt that they were not strong enough to cope, so it decided to plunge into the lake. The hyena comes 5 times, 7 times to steal the prey of the wild dogs. The hyena strengthens itself against the wild dogs. And the wild dogs chase the hyena into the river. Despite being pushed into the river, the wild dogs still attack the hyenas fiercely. After getting tired, the wild dog also decided to spare the hyena and left. Wild dogs have just found a source of food for them. Then suddenly, in the bushes, an uninvited guest appeared. The hyena rushes to steal the food from the wild dogs. Of course, given the number and the nature of wild dogs, this is unacceptable. The hyenas also don't give up easily. It keeps coming back and getting stronger. It calls more of its companions. A fierce battle for survival happens. The hyenas rush to take their prey and leave. Wild dogs rush to chase the robbers. The fight for food between wild dogs and hyenas is fierce. It's extremely rare for leopards to actively hunt hyenas to eat meat. The leopard drags its prey to a deserted place. Leopards begin to enjoy their fruits. The baby antelope has just learned to move and is not yet standing. The hyena doesn't hesitate. It always chooses the baby antelope as prey to attack. The baby antelope could not cope and survive the enemy. The parent antelope fought to protect their baby. They take turns gaining momentum, speeding up and directing their sharp horns toward the hyena, in order to seriously injure the hyena or at least make the enemy give up its prey. A hyena is being attacked by a herd of lions. it was torn between the lions. Fortunately, it escaped from them. The lion and the hyena are the two sworn enemies on the savannah. With inherent ferocious nature, these two animals are ready to kill opponents with compete for the territory as well as food sources. In a 1 versus 1 confrontation, the hyena is no match for the lion. Luckily for the hyena, it was spared by the lion and walked away. Two lions are walking around and suddenly discovered a hyena's lair. The two lions rushed to the cave to look for the hyena. The lion pulled out a baby hyena. The lion begins to play with the hyena cubs with bites on their body. Across the grasslands of Africa, lions are the most powerful predators, and they're ready to take down hyenas at every opportunity. However, the lions will not eat the opponent, but only attack with the purpose of eliminating a competitor for food. Lions are always in the position of predators, making other animals afraid. However, there are times when the lions fall into the enemy's trap and become the prey. One of the lion's most annoying enemies is the hyena. The lion was surrounded and attacked by a herd of hyenas. When surrounded by the hyenas, lions cannot attack all the opponents at once and be killed by the hyenas. Lions are extremely ferocious animals, and their fighting spirit is very high. When they attack, they will approach their prey quietly and carefully. When attacking hyenas, lions often use concentrated tactics wisely and quickly destroy their opponents. With superior strength and speed, lions often win in confrontations with hyenas. In the video, a herd of hyenas is teaming up to attack a large wild buffalo. Instead of taking down their prey by attacking directly, the hyenas choose to attack from behind. Then they will slowly eat their prey. But the prey this time can't be easily hunted. The buffalo responded fiercely. Hyenas often attack lions alone or use the bulk of the herd to corner the opponent. They'll move from behind and rush forward with lightning speed, delivering powerful bites aimed at the lion's weak positions. When the distance is close enough, the lions will rush forward with speed like the wind and launch hooks and bites with its sharp teeth. When they attack, they'll approach their prey quietly and carefully. Their bites can seriously injure their prey. Being a victim of a lion is like a nightmare. African wild dogs often live in packs, requiring coordination and cooperation in attacks. They often hunt in moving in large numbers, attacking and knocking down their prey to avoid resistance. A hyena stands probing and intends to compete for the food of the wild dogs. Immediately, the hyena was attacked by a pack of wild dogs. Wild dogs will use their inherent skills to attack hyenas, and their brutality has caused their prey to run for their lives to escape death. The strength and speed of the African wild dogs often leaves hyenas confused and unstoppable. With sharp teeth, wild dogs can cause serious injury and make hyenas unable to function. A hyena was surrounded by a herd of wild dogs and forced it to the edge of the river, but still it could not escape the pursuit. The sly dogs make hyenas extremely difficult to deal with because they target weak points and attack. That causes hyenas to hang their tails and try to defend when being targeted by wild dogs. The scene of the hyena after coming to the fight with the wild dog's food was fiercely attacked by the whole pack of wild dogs. Of course, it's not easy for a pack of stray dogs to give up a piece of fatty meat to an intruder. With much larger numbers, the pack of African wild dogs actively attack the hyenas. Despite getting quite a few bites, the hyena bravely fought back fiercely with the opponent. After fighting for a while, the hyena realized that she was not strong enough to cope, so she ran into the lake. At this time, the African wild dogs also gave up their intentions, and the hyenas were lucky to escape. An extremely rare sight when a hyena weighing about 50 kilograms was swallowed by a rock python. With an adult hyena, they can take down the python easily. Perhaps the python suddenly attacked the lone hyena, suffocating it quickly. If the hyena counterattacks, the rock python can be torn by its claws. After squeezing the prey for a while, the python easily swallowed the hyena into its stomach. When seeing a python ahead, the hyena will be careful and ready to attack. Hyenas use their speed and skill to dodge enemy bites and use their strength to strike back. These attacks cause hyenas to panic and falter, losing focus and are no longer able to attack. While enjoying his spoils, the hyena spotted the leopard approaching. Leopards rush in, and hyenas quickly protect their delicious prey and chase the leopards away. Leopards usually avoid confrontations with hyenas, but in some cases they will do anything to get their prey. Instead of trying to take down the hyena, the leopard distracts the hyena and uses that opportunity to grab its prey. When the hyena lost focus, the leopard quickly grabbed the prey and climbed the tree to safety. The leopard is a strong, agile and powerful animal, usually living alone or in small groups and very sophisticated in hunting. Leopards use their strength and sharp teeth to block the hyena's head and try to strangle it to hurt it. They usually live alone or in small groups and are very sophisticated in their hunting. Not afraid of danger and always ready to take on larger opponents, hyenas often use their sharp, serrated teeth to attack jaguars. The hyena will snatch the food, then quickly jump backwards to avoid the attack of the jaguar. Make the jaguar run away too. The hyena is also known as a reckless animal. The attack of the hyena is very dangerous. In a battle for food between hyenas and leopards, fierce and dramatic fights often occur. The hyenas are mischievous, courageous animals and love to challenge the strength of opponents that are bigger than themselves. 3 dogs gathered around to attack the hyena. It seems that the hyena did something to make them and attacked so fiercely. The attack has no end. They try to bite the hyena painfully. Despite trying to fight back, the hyena still couldn't get out. The lion did not seem to be getting better despite the attack of the surrounding hyenas. The painful bites made the lion only dodge and not fight back.
With the tenacity of the hyenas, the lion quietly entered the forest. As opportunistic predators, hyenas can't miss this easy prey. The hyena attacks the calves very fiercely, not giving the prey a chance to escape. Despite the threat of the mother buffalo, the hyena is determined to get the prey. When the prey is still, they pull the whole herd to support each other to pull the prey to a safe place. The mother buffalo stood helpless because she couldn't save her baby.
We hope that you've really enjoyed and found interesting and useful values from the gecko. We'll continue to bring you exciting stories, information and experiences about the animal world in the future. Thank you for accompanying us.